Twitch just came out with a brand new change that's pissing off a lot of Twitch affiliates. They just changed the path to affiliate program to make it easier. So a lot of people that busted their butts on the harder requirements aren't happy. You can see the new requirements if you go to Twitch, go to the top right corner, and then go to Creator Dashboard. Then on the left-hand side, go to Analytics and Achievements. Then you can locate where it says Path to Affiliate, click on that, and then you'll see that it went from reaching 50 followers to 25 followers, streaming for 8 hours to streaming to 4, streaming on 7 different days to 4 different days, and probably the biggest upset, which is minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days instead of 30 days. And I know a lot of people struggle the most with reaching 50 followers, or in this case 25, and then also the 3 average viewers just destroy so many people's dreams of hitting affiliate because they struggle the most with that. A lot of Twitch affiliates feel cheated that they had to go through the harder requirements instead of the easier ones, though personally I really don't think it's that big of a deal, because if you want to have a successful stream, then Twitch affiliate status basically doesn't mean anything, because you still have to do everything else that requires a successful stream in order to grow. And quite honestly, just having Twitch affiliate doesn't necessarily make you a successful streamer. It just means that you unlock the sub button, but that doesn't necessarily mean that anyone's actually going to sub to you. You still actually have to put in the hard work that it requires to have a successful stream. But I want to know how you guys feel about this situation, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. And for people that are struggling to hit affiliate, I have 3 different tips for you. The first tip is watching my free streamers masterclass, which is linked in the description down below, which is basically where I just tell you how you can stream like the pros, grow your audience, and make money streaming. And it's all jam-packed in this free little video that comes with a free streamer's cheat sheet if you finish all the way to the end. So that one's easy. The second thing that's going to help you get to affiliate is if you go to the overview tab under your analytics, and if you scroll down, you can now see that you have category suggestions. And based off of your streams, it shows these categories have higher average viewership per channel, which could increase your chances of being discovered by new viewers over time. And you can use these filters. So let's say you're a horror streamer, you just go and filter by scrolling down. You'll see horror, so we go click that, and you'll see that these are suggestions from Twitch directly, who has all the data and analytics. Wow, I don't know why I struggle saying that so much. But you can see like the average viewers per channel, average channels, and then an estimated browse position based off of your streaming history. And so basically you can just scroll through these until you find maybe a collection of games that you would enjoy playing, and just try streaming those and see if that boosts your viewership to be able to get Twitch affiliate. And moving on to number 3 is basically this, but more detailed. This is a free tool called Sully Gnome, and what I like to do is go to the Twitch statistics and analytics. It's just their homepage. So if you go to home, sort by 3 days, and then we're going to go to games on the left hand side. So we'll click on games, and then we're going to click on the trending tab, which is right next to summary. And then from here, you're going to see a list of trending games over the past 3 days. To go even further, we're going to click on change average viewer ratio. So we're going to sort by high to low, and then we're going to scroll all the way down until we see all these little tabs. And I like to go until maybe the average viewership is around like 30-ish. So I'm just going to keep skipping in these tabs until we get around there, give or take. It really doesn't matter. You can be kind of, generous with this. And then when we get to around that area, we're going to go 1 tab over, which is, or 1 column over, is change average channels. Don't click that, but we're just going to keep an eye on all these numbers. And so I'm going to keep an eye out for ones that say exactly 1. So for example, this one says look outside. I'm going to copy this name and I'm going to paste it into Twitch and click on the category. So we're popping it into Twitch. We're going to paste it. We're going to click on the actual game category, which is going to bring us to the gaming page. And as you can see here, we have 16 viewers, 37 viewers, 30 viewers, 6. Let me sort it by high to low. It's a little easier. Basically, highest is 37, lowest is 0. They probably just started streaming because usually don't have 0. And then the next has 3, and then 4, and then 6, and then 16. So like you can see here that almost all these people would be eligible for Twitch affiliate, minus the outlier here who probably just started. And basically, we're just trying to stack the deck in our favor, because unfortunately, when you play games like Fortnite, the cold, hard, and honest truth is that you are literally invisible when you're playing Fortnite or games like this, because there's so many streamers that you're competing with. And if we scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see there are so many streamers with less than 3 viewers, just simply because there's not enough supply for the demand. So you're just getting lost in the sea, praying that you're going to get raided, praying that you're going to have people pop in. But if you realistically take a step back and look at your options and your different choices here, it's very, 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 very difficult to get standing out on Fortnite or a saturated game like this, which is why you can consider playing more discoverable games like this one right here that's going to stack the deck in your favor. Now, it's not going to guarantee you views. However, playing Fortnite versus playing, aka this game right here, is going to set you up a lot more likely to get new viewers coming into your stream. Now, you can rinse and repeat this process. You're going to have a couple duds. You're going to have a couple bangers like that. And ultimately, if you just keep taking down notes, like let's say we'll do look outside, put this in our notepad, add it on a sheet of paper, like this one right right here, it's got my little handle and a little cute ghost on it because we played horror games for 7 years on the channel. Then eventually you're gonna have a ton of different games that you can either switch between, or maybe you can niche them together, like if they're like all horror games, or maybe if they're all JRPGs, or maybe they're just a handful that you actually seem interested in, because this is a great way to check out new games too. And to be brutally honest, this is a great way as a band-aid approach to just get Twitch affiliate if you're really struggling with those 3 average viewers, because this doesn't require you to make videos, make shorts, and do all the stuff, so you can quickly bypass to get Twitch affiliate and then move on to that section. Because at the core, if you really want to take your stream to the next level, you're gonna have to consider making TikTok, shorts, YouTube videos, and grow on more discoverable platforms. That is the brutally honest truth that I know a lot of people don't like to hear, but it works time and time again, because growing on Twitch organically is so difficult and so oversaturated, which is why using tools like Sully which I'll leave linked in the description if you want, and the Twitch tool are good to get your first couple initial viewers. But if you're trying to grow long term and grow much past that, it's going to be really difficult to do that. And if you're scared of doing all of that stuff, I totally get it. I've been streaming for almost 8 years now, and if you want my guidance from someone who's been doing it for that long, has been through all of the ropes and BS, then you should really check out that free streamers masterclass in the description down below. And if you're okay with just being a Twitch affiliate and streaming to a couple people, then that's totally fine. Everyone has their own streaming goals, and I think it's really important to find what your goal that you want out of streaming is, because no one's going to have a right or wrong streaming goal. If you just want 1 or 2 viewers, that's totally cool and legit. You are valid. But if you want to grow past that 10, 100,000, wherever you want to go, just be realistic with what your goal is, and we got to make a game plan on how we can get you there. And the first best thing you can do is watch the masterclass, and the second best thing you can do is watch this playlist to the side of me, where you can keep your journey on growing on Twitch and learning more about Twitch in this playlist right here. But my name's Cody, and I will see you in the next one.